session launch. We are charged, and in this session, our eminent speaker is Professor Pinaki Das, and the coordinator is Mr. Sagan Soren. So I request Sagan Soren to introduce our eminent speaker who will deliver on lecture on data analysis. Sagan, please.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Welcome again to the fourth session of the third 3-day executive training program on Python. And this session will run from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. It is my privilege to introduce Professor Pinaki Das, a distinguished academician in the field of economics. Professor Das is currently serving in the Department of Economics at Vidyasagar University, where he has been contributing for over a decade. Following his earlier tenure at Paskora Banamali College, he earned his MSc in Economics from Vidyasagar University, securing the first rank with a gold medal, and later completed his PhD from the same university. He has more than 19 years of teaching and research experience and has guided a large number of scholars with 14 PhD degrees already awarded, 2 theses submitted, and 8 scholars currently pursuing research under his supervision. Professor Das has published 9 books and nearly 100 research articles, many of them is Scopus indexed and peer-reviewed journals, covering diverse areas such as food security, poverty, women empowerment, and health economics. He has also completed several research projects funded by ICSSR, UGC, and DST, and is presently leading a collaborative ICSSR project under Vision Viksit Bharat 2047. A short after speaker, he has delivered lecture and presented paper at over 130 seminars and conferences both in India and abroad. He has also contributed to curriculum innovation by developing a move on Indian economy for the SWAYAM platform. Beyond academia, Professor Das is actively involved in social outreach, particularly in the upliftment of marginalized communities in the Jungle Mahal region in West Bengal. We are honored to have Professor Pinaki Das with us today. Sir, please give your lecture.
Okay, good afternoon all. Thank you for the very nice introduction. And also, I would also like to thank the organizers to organize such a important workshop specifically focused on the different aspects of the Pythons, which in nowadays, which is very, very important in our daily life. Without much wasting time, I would like to share my PPT. I think my PPT is visible you all. Yes, it is visible to you.
So, running now.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It is visible. No? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it is true that I will focus in this specific issue of the data analysis. The concept of the data analytics is very, very important. My presentation is the basic ideas related to the data analytics. My entire presentation is outlined in this slide that help us to understand what I am going to discuss within this very short span of time of 1.5 hours. It mainly consists of 2 parts. First part is related to the basic concepts, and second part is related to the hands-on exercise. In the basic concept, what you able to learn or try to understand what do you mean by data analysis or data analytics, and why Python is important for the data analysis. And here I will use specific library, that is Jupyter Notebook for the Python exercise. And the three core libraries or important libraries like Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib. I also explore them. Along with this, I will also explore other important libraries which are mainly used to find out the relationship, prediction, and machine learning type of exercise in Python, and understanding summary statistics, and finally the relation and prediction. And in hands-on training, in hands-on exercise, our tasks will be started with the installation and setup of the Jupyter Notebook, and import the specific libraries, Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and other relevant libraries for specific analysis, and import or load the data file in different form. Here I use the Excel form of the data file, and finally explore the data in respect of their summary statistics, skewness, kurtosis, etc. And to find out the prediction and relationship, we can use the specific measure of the statistics like correlation, regression, and machine learning models. And I will also explore the visualization of the data by the Matplotlib. I think the participants, you are ready with the Jupyter Notebook. Yes or no? I have shared the data file also to you, and I wrote a message that it would be better if you are able to download the specific package for hands-on exercise. I think all of the participants, you are ready with this specific software. Yes or no? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
you
sir.
have the Jupyter Notebook, no? Okay, good. I have also shared a data file in the in our WhatsApp group. I think the participants also have downloaded their data file. The name of the file perhaps data 123. Okay. Now let us continue. In the first part, that is the basic concepts, here I would like to say what is the importance of the data analytics nowadays. Actually, nowadays the two important aspects are there. One is data science, another is data analytics. Actually, data science mainly help us to explore different coding methods, to explore different types of analysis, whereas the purpose of the data analytics is very specific. The computer person, the computer engineer person, they actually develop the coding, and our task is to use that code to analyze the data. That is the nowadays trending in respect of the data analytics. And here we define the system of the data analytics that help us to process of cleaning, transforming, and interpreting our data. And the specific objective of this data analytics is to extract the meaningful insight for the decision making in different sphere of our life, spreading from education to government policy and other different sector like health, etc., etc. And why it is matters, why the data analytics is important nowadays, because these data analytics tools or systems that help us to convert the raw numbers, the figures, into the knowledge. And by transforming these, we are able to find out or identifying different types of trends, pattern, relationships, prediction, etc., etc. And these issues help us the evidence-based decisions. It may be in respect of the research, it may be in respect of the business, or in respect of the policy for different aspects of our lives. Therefore, any policy or decision that emanates from the, or that are arise from the decision of the pattern relationship of the data, that means from the reality, then that policies or decision are relatively better or effective. That is why nowadays data analytics is very, very important. And for example, suppose we have the raw data that I have shared in our Excel file. In this raw data, there are different data sets are available. Suppose one data set is height and weights. By simply analyze these two variable, height and weight, we are able to analyze the relationship between height and weight, and whether the childs are malnourished or undernourished or not. Similarly, I have also shared another data set which is related to the child mortality, CM, and its cofactors that help us to understand how we can reduce the child mortality in our country. Therefore, this simple type of data helps us to get decision in a very crucial aspects in our daily life or in the policy context. Here we will analyze this data by the means of summary statistics, correlation, regression, graphs, and different forms of machine learning models. And by analyzing this data, in the conclusion, we can get the final decision in respect of this particular data set. Now we come to the why the Pythons we can use for data analysis. Not we can use nowadays. Python is very popular for the data analytics. The main reason is the use of the Python is very simple, and its syntax are also very readable and user friendly. And the Python also seamlessly use different forms of the data. Either the data may be in the form of Excel, in the form of CSV, in the form of SQL, or in the form of specific type of data extension like Stata, EVUs, etc., etc. Therefore, there is a easy to use the interface of the different form of the data in the Python. And another is there are some powerful libraries. Libraries mean the set of functions, the set of commands, like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. Along with it, there are several other libraries, and these libraries help us for powerful exercise or powerful analysis of the data. Side by side, the scalability and flexibility is also very, very important. That means, first of all, we can start with a small size of the data. Then we can automatically extend it, scalable it to the large data set or to the data set of the different region or the different context. And this analysis is also we can able to extend for the machine learning, AI, and big data analysis. And after all, there is a huge community support is available globally. There are different forms of the tutorials, videos, and different platforms where we can get our help to analyze the data by using the Python. But people mainly understand Python means the three basic libraries. These are called the Python ecosystem: Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib. But along with these three libraries, there are also other important libraries are there that we can also use in our analysis, in our discussion. Now again, we come to the why Jupyter Notebook. People mainly use two interface. One is Jupyter Notebook, another is Google Colab. Both are interrelated and quite similar of each other. Here, Jupyter Notebook I have used because these notebooks are very excellent tools for data analysis because they allow us to combine the executable Python codes with the markdown notes in a single document. And this makes our work more readable and easy to share with the others. And here we can start by creating a new notebook, new Jupyter notebook, which is called Launch the Jupyter notebook from Anaconda Navigator, or by simply writing a comment line that help us to create the new notebook. And it also help us to learn the basics. We can get comfortable with this interface and learn how to add and delete different cells, modify different cells, and understand the difference between code cells and the markdown cells. Now I come to the three important libraries, basic libraries of the Python. What are their purpose mainly? In which purpose they are mainly used, or in our analysis, how we can use these three specific libraries like pandas, numpy, and matplotlib. And these three libraries is actually our bread and butter of the data analysis. Here pandas help us to learn, to import the data, clean the data, and manipulate the data frames. Manipulate means calculation, generation, conversion of the data, and perform the basic data analysis tasks. Therefore, the purpose of the pandas is very, very important for the data analysis. Another is the numpy. It is familiar with the numpy arrays and the operation, and it is fundamental for the numerical computing in Python. And third one is the matplotlib. It is basically for the data visualization. It helps us to create the basic plots like a graph, scatter plot, histogram, and other specific type of data visualizations. Along with these three basic libraries, important libraries, in our study, we will also use another two important libraries, which is called skitlearn, and another is the stats models. The skitlearn library is very, very important to estimate any kind of regression model. It may be simple regression model, multiple regression model, or any kind of machine learning models. Whereas stat models, it is very user friendly. It also helps us, or it provides the detailed results of the regression analysis or machine learning models. Therefore, alternatively, people use the skitlearn or the stats model library. Here we also use these two libraries alternatively. And the next is the summary statistics. What are the importance of the summary statistics? Why we are interesting the summary statistics in our data analysis, in any type of data analysis? Actually, the purpose of the summary statistics help us to understand some numerical measures that actually summarize the key features of the data. Every data has some important features, and these features can be easily understood on the basis of some summary statistics. And these summary statistics help us to get the quick overview of the data before analysis it. Therefore, I will suggest before any kind of analysis, whether maybe the machine learning model, regression model, any kind of prediction or data visualization, our task is to understand the data, to understand the features of the data by calculating, by estimating different kinds of summary statistics. Here, the common use of the common measures of summary statistics are some measures are related with the central tendency, some are related with the dispersions, some others are related with the shape of the distributions. In case of central tendency, we can use the mean, median, and mode. I think you are from the mathematics background, therefore you are all familiar about these measures of the central tendency. As regard dispersion, there are also different measures: range, quartile deviation, standard deviation, and the square of standard deviation is the variance. And for higher order measure that help us to understand the shape of the distributions, that is the skewness and kurtosis. I think all these measures that is which are related with the central tendency, dispersions, or skewness and kurtosis, you are all familiar about these measures. Therefore, I am not able to explain here because of the shortage of the time. If you have any query or any questions regarding the common measures of the summary statistics, then I can explore it. And finally, why this is important? Why this summary statistics is important? Because it identifies the patterns, and if there is any mistakes or anomalies in the data, that can also be understandable with these common measures of the summary statistics. And it also helps us to check the quality of the data, whether there are any outliers or not, whether there are any missing values or not. We can easily understand on the basis of these summary statistics. And these are actually foundation for the further analysis, that is correlation, regression model, machine learning model, data visualization, etc. Therefore, summary statistics, I think it is very, very important, very, very crucial for the starting of the data analysis. Have you any query regarding any form of the summary statistics? No. Okay. Again I come to the another issues that I will explain here. That is also the part of the data analysis. That is relation and the prediction. The relation of the two and more than two variables can be easily understandable by a statistical measure which is called correlation. Correlation help us to measure the relationship between or among the variables. This is the measurement of the correlation. I think you are all familiar about that, where the correlation coefficient equal to covariance of xy by standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y, and by the properties of the correlation coefficient, its value lies between -1 and +1. Along with this relation, we can able to predict a particular variable on the basis of the other variable to get the decision or policy prescriptions. And this can be done by the simple regression model. In case of simple regression model, a particular variable predictor can be explained by a number of independent variables. Y here is predicted on the basis of only one predictor, that is x. Independent variable is called the predictor x, and y is the dependent variable. On the basis of the value of the x, we can able to predict the another variable, that is y. And here the relationship between these two, y and x, can be understandable with the coefficient of the x, that is beta 1. If beta 1 is positive, then the relationship between y and x are direct. If beta 1 is negative, then the relationship between y and x are indirect. Accordingly, we can able to understand the impact of x, that is predictor x, on the dependent variable y. In our daily life, this y, a particular factor, particular variable, not only depends on a particular, not only one predictor, one independent variable, rather it may be depends on a number of independent variables. That is, if the number of predictor is more than one, then we call it the multiple regression model. Mainly the machine learning model. In machine learning model, we will mainly use the multiple regression model. Here, in our present example, suppose a particular dependent variable is child mortality rate, which can be dependent on, or which can be explained by the female literacy rate, per capita income, and total fertility rate. As the number of predictors are more than one, therefore this is called the multiple regression model. Therefore, to get the prediction of a particular variable or to analyze the relationship among the variables, we can use the correlation and different forms of the regression analysis, which are also the part of the data analysis. These are the basic ideas of the data analysis. Now our next part is, I think it is very interesting, which is the actual hands-on exercise by using the Python. Before going to the second part, again I ask you the issues which are related with the data analytics or basic concepts of the data analytics. If you have any query or any questions, then please you can ask me. Hello, am I audible to you? Hello, dear participant.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If you have any query or any questions or suggestion, you can ask me, and then I go to the second part, that is the hands-on exercise with the Python.
Actually, these are mathematical basic parts of statistics.
Okay, okay. I think all are familiar about
Yes.
those issues.
So
Okay, good.
you can go next.
Very good, very good. Okay, now I come to the Jupyter notebook. How we can open the? I think I will suggest. I suggest everyone to open your Jupyter notebook. Are you able to open your Jupyter notebook? Who have this particular package or software in your PC or laptop? How many you have?
Yes, sir. Opened it, sir.
Okay, you open it. Okay, any other? When you open the Jupyter notebook, these types of screen is also visible to you. Jupyter written here. Yes or no? Okay. But I think you are all muted by the system, sir. Sukumar Babu.
Oh no.
No, they can unmute yourself.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, okay. You try to interact with me, otherwise the session is not very effective. It is one side, it will be one side game.
Okay.
Okay, try to interact with me. Okay, I think you are all able to open this Jupyter's notebook in your PC or in your laptop. Then what is our next task? Our next task is to open a new file. To open up new file. Here is new is available here. New file. Okay. But I open the new notebook for the trace exercise. Therefore, after opening the Jupyter notebook, our task is to open the new notebook, which is available in the right hand side there under the drop down option of the new. Under new, a notebook is available. Please open this notebook. Okay, there is some error. I just refresh it. I refresh. I again open it. Perhaps my session was expired. Therefore, again I start the Jupyter notebook. Yes. Yes. This is the Jupyter. From here, I open the new notebook. Yes. Now the new notebook is opening. This is the new notebook. I think you are able to open this. Yes, or
sir.
no? Here we can also upload a specific data file that I have shared to you. There are two windows. One is home, another is the new Jupyter notebook. In the home, there is again another option to upload the file. I upload the specific file. You can also upload the specific file, which is named, perhaps in your end, it is named as data123. In my end, it is named as data12345. I just open this Excel file. Okay, this Excel file is available here. Is data12354. Then in the Jupyter notebook, here. Hello. Any query? No. Therefore, in the home screen, I have uploaded the specific data file, that is data 123 that you have. And I open the new Jupyter notebook. And here, now I execute different comments prompt one after one. Let us see how we can execute it. Again, I share the PPT. Okay. Our first task is to install the pandas. Already, actually, pandas is already available in the Jupyter notebook. But if you try to install the pandas, then we can install it by this specific prompt, that is pip install pandas. After installing pandas, our next task is to import the pandas. We can import the pandas in our notebook with this comment, that is import pandas as PD. PD is the not Pinaki Das, not me. Rather, PD here is used to identify the pandas. Okay, after importing the pandas, let us, we can start from the beginning. Say install the pandas and then import the pandas as PD. First off, I write this comment here. PIP install the pandas, then import the pandas as PT. Import the pandas as PD. Okay. We have import the pandas, not the pandas, import pandas as PD. If there is any mistake in the syntax, then automatically the error is given below. Are you able to import the pandas library? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Dear participants, please respond.
Okay, now I come to the next step. The first step is to install the pandas. Second is to import the pandas as PD. Then third is to read our specific data file. The data file at your end, the name is data123. Here, then the step 3 is to execute a.
Sir, here it is showing error.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Sir, in this one it is showing error while installing pandas.
Installing pandas. You write this comment, exclamatory signs, PIP install pandas.
PIP.
Okay, I can provide this in your chat box. You just copy and paste here. Where your chat box? Okay. Sorry. I can share here. Okay. The values. CTRL. Yes. Use anyone two words here. You
Thank
can
you,
just
sir.
copy and paste in your Jupyter notebook.
Thank you, sir.
Is it now? It is working.
1 minute, sir.
Then to import the pandas, you can write import, very simple. It is very user friendly. Import pandas as PD. I also shared this in your.
Sir, while installing pandas, it is showing like not available OS error like that.
And when you are not properly installed the Jupyter notebook, that is the reason.
Sir, on my portal it says requirement already satisfied. So
Yes, that is showing here. Requirement already satisfied. That means that is also showing here in my window.
Okay, sir.
For other guys, perhaps it may not be properly installed. Okay, your Jupyter, you starts from here. You starts from the home. Then you upload a particular data file. And open the new Jupyter notebook from here. in this option. Two options are there. It's very user friendly. One option helps us to upload a data file, and another is to open the new workflow, new
sir.
Jupyter notebook for the fresh work.
Okay.
In the existing notebook, you can also able to analyze anything. But here I will open the new notebook to execute from the beginning.
Okay, sir.
Uh, Other one, any type of problem you are facing to import the pandas as PD?
No.
No, sir.
Okay. Then what is our third step? Our third step is to read our Excel file. To read our Excel file. Okay. How we can read file? Here we can read our Excel file by this comment. Here df means the data frame. This data frame is the variable which is defined for to understand this particular particular Excel file, particular data file, and this data file is given in the Excel format. Therefore, we can write the syntax here. PD for pandas actually, PD dot read Excel. Read Excel actually the Python function that help us to read the Excel file. If your file is in the form of CSV file, comma separated value, then here you write read CSV, and your file name, you write your file name that must be in the extension of XLSX, because we write the function read Excel. Therefore, our file must be in the form of XLSX, and this file name we can write within the first bracket and within the quotation. But if in a data file, if there are several sheets, then we must specify the specific sheet for the present analysis. We can specify a particular sheet in the present analysis by extending this syntax as given below. Df equal to pd.read Excel, then the file name within single quotation, then comma sheet name equal to the name of the sheet again within the single quotation, and then the bracket close. This is the syntax to import or to read a specific data sheet of an Excel file. Okay. After importing this data, after write this comment, that is to prepare the data frame. Our next step is to verify whether appropriate data has been read by the Python or not. That can be we can check by simply writing this comment df dot head. Df means the data frame that I have generated earlier. Data df dot head, first bracket and second bracket, the first bracket start and close. Then these comments help us. This comment, after writing this comment, Python shows the first 5 rows of a data set, by which we can check that yes, we are able to load appropriate data in Python software. Appropriate data in Python software. Okay. So let us see the data frame first. Data frame means the data file that I shared with you. I have shared with you. So this is the data file. Okay. In this data file, there are 5 alternative sheets. First sheet is named as HW, second is named as CM, child mortality, and so on. Suppose for the first, at first I want to use this particular data, weight, height, and weight. And this data set is available in this particular data file with the name of the sheet, HW. As in this Excel file, there are several sheets. Therefore, we can able to read a particular sheet by using this specific syntax. Df equal to pd.read Excel, file name, then sheet name, sheet underscore name, then the name of the particular sheet. I think you are all, if in your data set, in another exercise, if there is only one seed, then it is it is not needed to specify the seed name, a particular seed name. Only this comment, this specific syntax is sufficient to load the or to read the particular data file. I think, am I clear? When I use this first comment and when I use this comment, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay. Therefore, in the present case, which one is appropriate? The first one, that is without seat name, and the second one is with seat name. Which one is appropriate for the present case, for the present data file?
sir. Second case.
Second one. Okay, you write this in your Python. I also shared this general comment in your chat box, but it is you are not able to execute it. It is a general comment. You give the appropriate name and of the variable of the file, as well as appropriate name of the sheet. Okay. The general syntax is given here. Again, I go to the Python, sorry, Jupyter notebook. The first step is to install the pandas. Second is to import the pandas HPD. Third step is to read the Excel file. Okay, because of the shortage of the time, I just paste here. df is the data frame. Data frame means by the df, this variable, Python understand these specific data which are available, Excel sheet data which are available in this file name and in this particular sheet. But here your file name is not this, your file name is data 123. My file name is data 12345. Therefore, I write data 12345 within first quotation, but your file name is perhaps data 123. You write data 123. Then sheet name, comma, then sheet name. What is the sheet name for the height and weight? The sheet name is HW. Therefore, I write here HW. HW is the sheet name. Is it clear? Then I run this comment. Okay, there is the syntax error. HW. Okay, sheet name. Again, I check what is the sheet name. Yes, HW is there. Okay, I again come here. Data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then sheet name HW.
Sir, probably file extension.
File extension, yes, file extension, yes. File extension is not in there. Yes, file extension is very, very important. Dot XL SX. File extension is needed. It is very, very important. And then within quotation, the file name, the name of the sheet. Again, I run it. Okay. Again, perhaps there is some error. Data 1234 Excel SX file extension is there. Then dot sheet name dot HW. Within quotation, within single quotation, HW. First quotation complete, then also the bracket end. Okay, now it is okay. Perhaps there is some error to write the bracket or the single quotation. I think you are also able to execute this program, this syntax. Yes or
sir.
no?
Yes.
Okay. Now to check whether which data is actually I am able to generate by this data frame. To check this, I write this simple command df dot head within open bracket. df means this data frame. df actually the Excel data that are given in the HW sheet. To check it, I just write this specific syntax. Yes, this is my data, height and weight. 5 rows are available, are showing with this particular syntax. I think you are also able to check your data,
Yes, sir.
DF and head. Okay. Now our next task is, again I come to the PPT. We are able to import a specific data in the Jupyter notebook. Okay. Then our next task is to, this is the starting of the data analysis, to get different summary statistics. By using this specific syntax, that is DF. DF means the data frame that I have generated here. DF dot describe. These only help us to get some important summary statistics, not all summary statistics, but some important summary statistics which are related with central tendency and dispersions. But to get the more specific summary statistics, we can write specific comment. Okay, before first of all, let us see with the execution of the df.describe what summary statistics we can able to, the Python able to generate for us. Let us check at first. Then we can proceed next. First off, we get the df.describe. Describe means descriptive statistics. Summary statistics also called descriptive statistics. Therefore, here the syntax is describe, describe within bracket. describe, df dot. Again, why df? Because df I have generated as a variable, as a data frame for the HW data which are available HW sheet of the file data 1234 of the Excel file data 1234. This is the descriptive statistics. Count n is there, number of observations, mean is there. That is, here is only one measure of the central tendency, most important measure mean. Then standard deviation is there. Another two values, minimum and maximum values are there that help us to understand the range of the data. And first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, 25%, 50%, and 75%. That is the values of the first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. That is some specific type of summary statistics are available within this syntax describe, within this function describe. Okay, to get many more statistical function, descriptive statistics, we can write the specific comments. Let us see what are the specific functions or comments for specific type of statistics, summary statistics. Suppose along with the mean, we know median and mode. Median and mode, they are also very important measures of the central tendency. Therefore, by using this comment, either df within bracket the name of the variable, that is height, within third bracket and within first quotation, dot median. This help us to get the median of the variable height. And to get the mode, same here, along with the median, the new is the mode. df height, then mode. By this, we can able to get the value of the mode. If we try to specify that we try to generate the variable or the name of the of these values, then we can also perform some alternative way. As let us see first of the specific values of the median and the mode. Then I go to the alternative form of the calculation of the median and mode. At first, median, and let us calculate median and mode. I come here. Okay. Median. How we can calculate simply the median? The df, that means the data frame, then third bracket, Then within the first quotation, single quotation, the name of the variable with proper spelling GHT that is given in the data HEIGHT within first quotation and within third bracket. This is the variable. I am interested to get its median. Then the function is dot median, MEDIAN, open bracket, first bracket and start and first bracket close. Okay, now I can execute this. This is the value of the median, 67.0. Similarly, we can also able to get the result of the median of other variable, say weight, DF, third bracket, then single quotation, weight, bracket close, the quotation and bracket close, then dot median. The median is there. Now it is mod. This is there are two values of mod. One is 0, another is 1. Why? Can you say why there are two values? Hello? Because, yes, because it is bimodal distribution. If you check the data, one is 136. This is the 136, 136. Two values are there. What is mode? Mode means the values with highest frequency.
Bimodal.
Yes, bimodal distribution. Another is 139. So there may be the two values of 139. 139 is 1. No. What is other value? I can check here. Other is 149. Sorry. You check here. There are two values of 149. 149 and again
two times. Twice.
Yes. Twice. 149 is the twice. Therefore, two modes are there. It is called the bimodal distribution. This is 149. Here is the 149. Good. Therefore, we get the two values of the mod. In this way, we can able to find out any statistical measure related with this variable. But if I give you by showing this value 67 and 136, 149, we are not able to understand whether these values are the mean, median, or mode, or any other value. Therefore, in some cases, we can assign a particular name for, as suppose this is the value of the median, this is the value, these are the value of the mode. These are more user friendly, and in future we can also able that variable for the future purpose, for the future exercise. Therefore, we can also calculate a particular statistical function which there by creating the name of the variable. Suppose in the right hand side, the DF height median, in the right hand side it is the same. This can be saved with a particular variable name, that is median of the height. By specification of this, we can use this particular variable in our future calculation or future analysis. And to get the result, here we use the print. Then we can write the expected outcome, that is median of height within quotation, then comma, the actual variable that I have saved earlier, that is median of height. In this way, we can also able to generate the median value with their name, with their specific name. And if we save the value of the median in such a way, then median of this height, by using this variable we can be used for any future analysis. Similarly, we can also calculate mod, and we can also calculate skewness and kurtosis. As I have already calculated skewness and kurtosis, let us calculate median and mod. Let us calculate skewness and kurtosis. by using this variable name. By using this variable name, the function to get the result of the skewness is very simple. df as before median and mode. df within third bracket and first quotation height dot skew. Okay, and we can save this with this particular variable name, that is height of the skewness. Similarly for the weight for the skewness, and to get the result we must print this with a specific name, skewness of height or skewness of weight. Similarly we can also able to measure the kurtosis. Okay. I think you are able to understand what I am explaining.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Let us use any one. By simply writing these, we can calculate the value of the median, but we can also save this value. We can save this value with a particular variable name. Suppose the variable name is for the height of the median, it's say median underscore height, and this can be calculated as before, as given before. df third bracket, then single quotation, the variable is say height, quotation complete, third bracket complete, then dot median, first bracket open and close. Okay, here the syntax is more or less same. I just generate an additional variable by the name median of the height to save the value of the median of this particular function. I run here. Okay, to get the result of this, I can use print. When I generate a variable, to get the result of that variable, we must write the result, write the syntax as print. Print of what? Now this value, print of this median of height. Print of median of height. Print of median of height. But I would like to display the result by a specific name. Suppose median of height, and it is a string, therefore write it in the double quotation. Median of height. Median of height. Colon. Quotation complete, then comma, then the function. After first bracket is starting here, therefore I end the first bracket. Now I run this program. Previously 67.0 is also the median, but now the difference is that we can easily identify by this result median of height. Anyone after sharing this screen, this file, anyone can understand that the 67 is the value of the median of the height. In this way we can better able to display our result. Similarly, we can also, you can calculate the skewness and kurtosis. Okay. I think you try to exercise yourself by the median, by mode or skewness and kurtosis. Is any problem? Then you can ask me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Dear participants, are we able to calculate these types of specific descriptive statistics? Then we go to the further analysis.
Yes, sir. It is clear, sir.
It is clear for others.
Hello, Professor. I am trying to do it by using Colab.
Colab is also the same. No issue, Aki. You can use this data. You have no Jupyter notebook.
Yes, I can follow it nicely.
Okay. Oh, same. Both are the same. If you are comfortable with the Colab, then one thing can you do? You just download this file. The file option is there. Then download that file.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Download that file and upload this file in your Google Colab. Then the interface is the same.
Okay.
Okay. Download this file here and go to the Google Colab, and there is the upload option. Upload this file. Then both interfaces are the same. There is no difference in between Jupyter Notebook and the Google Colab.
There is
Both are the
two
same.
options. There are two options. Download dot py, download
Yeah,
dot ipy.
it
Which one
already
I
I
choose?
have, after clicking this, already this file is downloaded. Untitled 14 ipy NB already
NB.
downloaded.
Yes.
Sorry. File, then download. Okay. Then we go to the Google Colab. I open here. Google Colab. Okay. Then here new notebook. Open the new notebook. Where is the new notebook? Okay, under this folder, perhaps. Okay, files. Okay, under this folder, there is the option of the upload. Do not click anything. There is the option of the upload to a session storage. You use this upload option, and my file, download file may be available in my download folder. Is this one, untitled 14.ipynap. I open this one. Warning: do not. Yes. Now I open this one. And run all. Guys, all values are given here. This is your notebook. Now you can write everything here, no issue. Okay. This data file is being supported in the Google Colab also. Actually, the difference is that in the Google Colab, it is not permanent, but stopped here in case of Google Colab. But in case of Jupyter Notebook, here the session is not stopped. Okay, I use here this Jupyter Notebook. Okay, this interface. So here the value is, yes, we have able to calculate the specific value of the summary statistics, say mean, median, mode, skewness, kurtosis, etc. Now our next task is to find out, to get the many more results related to the data analysis, say relation and the prediction. Say suppose you are interested to find out the correlation coefficient. Find out the correlation coefficient or correlation matrix among the variable. Then the simple command is df. Again df, because df is the name of the data frame. df correlation. Simple correlation is the syntax for the function to get the correlation matrix. Here this df is important. df means entire data file. That entire data that contain HW sheet of data of Excel data file, data 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is the correlation matrix. Okay. Now our next task is to estimate any kind of models which are in statistics, which are called, or mathematics, which are called the regression models. Now we can make an attempt to estimate any kind of regression model. Okay, to estimate the regression model, we need another libraries. Along with these, we need another libraries which are called sklearn, and also the numpy is also important. Again, we also here we also important another libraries, that is the numpy. For understanding, again I share the PPT. I go to the PPT. Okay. This is the correlation. Correlation is simply calculated by using df.correlation. If we can able to save, if you are interested to save the value of the correlation matrix by any variable, suppose here I write correlation underscore matrix. This is another variable. This is the new variable generated for this result df.corr. And to get the result, numerical result, we must write print of this particular variable, that is correlation under matrix. Okay. This is the direct, this is indirect, but it helps us to use this particular value of the correlation matrix in our future analysis. And therefore, therefore it is standard practice is that we can save a particular calculation within a particular variable. Now we come to the prediction. Suppose you are interested to predict a particular variable on the basis of a number of independent predictors. Okay? That means there are dependent and independent relationship, and in that case, the regression techniques is useful, and the machine learning machine learning model. This regression is the backbone of the machine learning, any kinds of machine learning model. If you are
জিওগ্রাফিতেও ছিল
কোনটা, which one? Okay. If this
আমাদের ইয়ে হবে না ক্লাস।
Dipannita madam, please mute it.
Okay, Dipannita madam.
Please mute it.
This simple regression is this regression technique is the backbone of any kind of machine learning analysis. If you are doing very advanced kind of data analytics, then you must do the you must run different kinds of machine learning model, and this machine learning model can be better understand if you are able to learn this linear regression. Okay, now the question is how we can execute the linear regression or multiple regression in the Python software. First off, here we import some libraries. The specific library is the sklearn. SCI.
না স্যার, আমি আপনার 3 দিনের কালকে শেষ হবে একটা ট্রেনিং
sklearn. And
Dipannita madam, please mute your system.
sorry.
Dipannita madam. Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Continue, please.
Yes. This sklearn library help us to understand help us to estimate regression analysis, and side by side this is also needed, this numpy. We can also import this numpy. Therefore, after installing the sklearn libraries as well as to import the numpy, we are ready to analyze you will be ready to analyze the regression model. Okay, now after installing these new libraries and importing this numpy, our next step is to prepare the data set for the regression analysis. We know that in case of regression analysis, they are the dependent and independent variable. Dependent variable generally denoted by y, independent variable generally denoted by x. In our present analysis, y is the dependent variable, which is defined as df. Df means the data frame where this weight variable is available. Therefore, to define the y, I write the syntax in this way. It is very simple to understand and execute. Df within third bracket and single quotation the name of the variable. This variable is treated as the dependent variable as y. And for the independent variable, height is the independent variable which is marked as x. Df height. But to identify it as independent variable, we also use another function that is dot values dot reshape -1 to 1. This specification helps us to specify or to reshape the data into 2D array. 2D array means in case of skit-learn, there are two dimensional. One is X dimension, another is Y dimension. These two dimension can be specified with these values reshape -1 and comma 1. By this way, we can able to prepare our data set, our variable for the regression analysis. Then the third step is create and fit the regression model. Okay, the function of the regression model, function of the estimation of the linear regression is linear regression without space, and this linear regression result is shaped with another variable, say model. Okay, model means it is this variable help us to get the linear regression result, and then model dot fit x and y. This help us to fit the x and y variable, and if we print the coefficient, we know in case of regression analysis, as I have shared earlier, there are two coefficients. One is slope coefficient beta 1, another is intercept coefficient beta 2. Beta naught. Therefore, to get the intercept coefficient, our syntax is print intercept and model dot intercept. Model dot intercept is the functions to get the intercept coefficient, and we can get the result by this particular name intercept to understand that yes, it is the intercept result. Similarly, model dot coefficient underscore 0 within third bracket, these help us to get the coefficient of the independent variable, and this result can be marked as by the name. Therefore, I use the double quotation coefficient within bracket slope. That means the slope coefficient. Okay. After that, we can predict the values. Suppose y is the predictor and y predict equal to model. Model means this model of the result that give that actually shape the result of the regression analysis. Model dot predict x, and to get the specific result, suppose r square. We know in the regression analysis, r square is have specific. It has r square has some specific meaning. In the regression analysis, r square actually measures the explanatory power of the independent variable. At what extent independent variable able to predict the dependent variable, the answer is the value of the r square. Therefore, in the data analysis, we also interested the result of the r square. This r square result can be obtained by using this syntax from scalar dot matrix import r2 dot score and print r square. This is the name of this is the actually function to get the value of the r square. R2 underscore score and within bracket y comma y predictor. We have defined y earlier, and y predictor is also defined here. By this way, we can able to get the value of the r square. Okay, I think now we can with the specific data set. Now we can try to find out the regression result. We can try to find out the regression result. I think you are able to understand this logic or not?
Yes, it is clear.
Yes, it is clear. No? Okay. Okay. Now this syntax, it is available in the Google Colab or simply in any type of AI softwares like ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini. They also help you to find this specific type of syntax for the specific analysis. If the logic is important, if the background theoretical understanding is clear to you, then you can able to perform any kind of analysis of the Python. coding is not the problem nowadays, because coding actually developed by the data scientist, by the computer engineer. Our task is to use that code to analyze the data. Okay, now we can start the step-by-step execution of the linear regression estimation. For your better application, let me share this with your Google, with your chat box. Share this with your chat box. Okay, first two steps are there. Then I go to the next steps, step 3 and step 4. I will share entire steps with you in the chat box. You can easily use that. Okay. All 4 steps are available in your chat box. Now we can execute this. Sorry, here. What is our first task? First steps. The first step to import the libraries. Here the syntax is PIP. Then specific libraries that help us for to estimate any kind of model. It's skit-learn. Therefore, pip install skit skit-learn LEARN. Okay. We install these libraries. Then our next tag is requirement already satisfied and already installed it. Then the next is model important for the regression equation, scalar.learn from .linear underscore model. It is available in your chat box. Model, then import linear regression. Actually, in this skit-learn, so many libraries are there for the linear regression analysis. Again, I import the specific libraries or functions, that is linear regression. Therefore, I write in this way: from scalar linear model, import linear regression. I run this. Then the next step is to, okay, there is the error. There may be some spacing problem. From or escape LEARN. Sorry, spelling mistake is there. LEARN. SKLEARN linear LINEAR underscore model. Then import IMPORT. Then linear LINEAR without space regression REGRESSION. Okay, fine. Then again I run it. Okay, again here is showing error. Okay, there may be some other mistake. Model from escape LE. Okay, again there is a mistake. LEARN. Here the spelling is double A. Okay, now it is okay. There is some spelling error. Okay, I think you are easily execute this step as this syntax is available in your Google chat, but you try to write in your syntax box because it helps you to understand, to know the or to remember the specific syntax. Now we can import another library, that is pandas, simply by writing import numpy, numpy, as like as pandas, numpy as np, the library of the numpy, numpy, numpy. Import numpy as np. Np is the name of the numpy. As pandas is before, I have imported pandas here. Import pandas as pd. Similarly, here I can import numpy, another library, by using this syntax. Import numpy as np. Two specific libraries I have already installed here. Now I can easily execute the regression analysis. The second step is to prepare the data. Prepare the data means to define variable x and variable y. First of the independent variable x. How we can define the independent variable? Suppose independent variable is available in my data frame, which is named as df, and the height is the independent variable. Therefore, to specify the variable name, I use the third bracket, then height, exact spelling, height, height, bracket, quotation close, and third bracket close, then dot. This is actually the function to reshape the data in 2D dimension, y-axis and x-axis. Values dot reshape within bracket -1, +1. Plus not needed, only -1, 1. Okay. Another is the y variable. Y variable equal to, how you can write y, how you can specify y variable? If x is the height, then automatically another variable y is the weight. Y variable can be defined as df, the data frame, then third bracket, then weight, the name of the any string value can be defined within, name of the variable is defined within the first quotation and third bracket, but name of the string variable, string values can be defined within the with the double quotation. Here height and weight both are the name of the variables. Therefore, we define them within the first quotation, bracket close. Okay. Now we can run these two values. These are the actually data frame. I can run this. Okay. Data frame is already developed. Now I estimate the regression analysis. That is the feed the regression model. Okay. The regression, the function to get the linear regression is simple, linear regression. But I try to generate a new variable, say model, to store this value of the linear regression model, because anywhere, anytime I can able to get this result of the linear regression by simply printing the value of the model, value of the variable name model. Okay. Then model fit. Model fit means regression fit. Model fit is written as model dot fit the regression equation with dependent and independent variable x and y. X and y I have defined earlier, therefore I write here model dot fit x and y. Okay. Now we can find out the coefficient of the regression model. Two types of coefficients are there. One is slope coefficient, another is the intercept coefficient. I can get the slope coefficient by printing, say the value of the slope coefficient. It can be, I can give a name, suppose coefficient slope or slope coefficient. Slope.
Sir, as per schedule, 5 minutes more.
Okay, 5 minutes is more.
Yeah,
Okay,
5
okay.
minutes.
Slope coefficient, CIENT. Slope coefficient, bracket, quotation within quotation within double
Sir, hello.
quotation. This is the name by which I can get the result of the slope coefficient. And
Sir,
the
hello.
function is simple model dot.
Hello.
Yes, model dot coefficient underscore.
Sankita madam, yes, any question?
Sir, here it is showing that linear regression, that one is not defined like that. Even after defining that one, it is showing like it is not defined.
So you follow the all steps one after one. Step 1, step 2, step 3. That I have followed. First of install the skitlearn, then you import the linear regression, then you import the numpy, then you define the 2D variable frame x and y, then finally we can get the result as I have written here in the last step. Model coefficient underscore. You can easily execute as by copy and paste.
Okay.
As the syntax is already I have shared with you in your chat box.
Okay.
Within third bracket, then bracket close. Okay. This is the print coefficient. Similarly, we can write the slope coefficient as time is shortage. Therefore, I also use the copy and paste from the PPT. First of this one, then this is the print of the. Similarly, we can also get the intercept coefficient. CTRL. Now we can run this. Okay. Yes, 2.01. This is the another one coefficient. 1.88. This is another coefficient, but we get this result after the name slope coefficient. Therefore, you can easily understand. First one is the slope coefficient. Second is the intercept coefficient. Okay. Another task is to get the model fit. This is the syntax of the model fit. As the time is short, therefore I just copy and paste. But write it because that helps you to understand the syntax. Okay. Then I run. Yes, this is the value of the R square. This is the value of the R square. Okay, in this way we can able to find out the results. Find out the results of the regression estimation. Okay, another part is the visualization of the data or regression or visualization of the regression lines or scatter plot. Okay. For the visualization of the data in Python, matplotlib is another library that helps us to visualize the data to draw any kind of graph. Therefore, here to draw the scatter plot or regression line, at first we import this particular library, matplotlib. Then within this command, we can able to syntax. We can able to find out able to draw the scatter plot and feed the regression line. Here the syntax of the scatter plot is plt.scatter x, y, and the color for each dot equal to say blue or black or whatever maybe. Okay, say blue. Then to feed the regression line, the syntax are plot plt.plot xy, print x, y, when y predicted, or dot, comma, color equal to red, and then plot title of this chart is say height versus weight regression, and the level of the x variable say height, the level of the y variable say weight, and finally plt dot show, it shows the it shows the fitted regression line. Okay, now we execute this syntax to get the specific graph. One is scatter plot, another is fitted regression line. Our first task is to import the another library, matplotlib. This matplotlib is it is helpful for the data visualization. We have so far import two important libraries. One is pandas as pd, numpy as np, and we have also import another library that is called skitlearn for the machine learning model and for the regression model. Now another library, matplotlib, that help us to depict the for the graphical presentation. Here, first of I import this one. I just as the time, I am running shortage of the time, therefore I just copy and paste this syntax. And the next one is the scatter plot and the fitted line, which are also available here. This is the scatter plot. Is a plot scatter xy and color is blue. It is very user friendly. CTR in feed. And this is the scatter plot. Okay. Here the y-axis and x-axis are not yet defined. You can able to define the x-axis and y-axis. In the next step, I will define the x-axis and y-axis. This is actually the scatter plot in between height and weight, in between x and y. Now, for better display this result and to get the fitted regression line, I can use this syntax. Okay, no, this is the earlier value. Okay, I can share this with in your chat box at first. Okay. Okay, these are also available in your chat box. You can also able to use this syntax in your Python to get the scatter plot and the fitted regression line. This one, there is a space. Now I can run this. Yes, this is the fitted regression line. Here, this graph is complete. Here, the title of the graph is also given, height versus weight. The y-axis also given by the name weight. The x-axis given by the name height. And these are the common. The title is pl plot.title. Within first quotation, the title name is height versus weight regression. Then plot x level of the x variable is height, level of the y variable is weight, and finally the plot.show that gives you the plotted regression line. This line helps us to understand the different values of the height, what would be the values of the weight. Suppose a value of the height of a particular child is say 66.5, then what is the weight? We can easily understand from here. Now let us come to the another analysis. Actually, I have completed all these functions. All these functions means all the libraries means the NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and another is the skitlearn. Okay, but here the regression techniques is quite lengthy. Alternatively, you can also run the regression by using this another libraries that is called the stats models. This library is also used to run the machine learning models. One is the skitlearn, which is very step-by-step methodological manner. But in case of stat models, here by writing only by specifying only the variable, we can able to get the entire result of the regression equation in a specific manner. Therefore, people, researcher or the analyst, they also use this particular library, stat models.
Actually, statistical part is a vast area. So
yes. It is a very vast area.
Within the stipulated time, it cannot be discussed.
Yes, that is the main thing. So within a few minutes, I will try to complete my presentation. I just shared this syntax to you, to the participants, as they can execute easily. Yes, in their chat box, I have already shared this. And the second part is the fitted regression model. Sorry. Fitted regression model. Okay. Here. Okay. This is the alternative method that help us to estimate the regression model in a better manner. Previous is step by step, therefore it looks like complicated. But this alternative method is very simple. First of all, we install this particular libraries, say stat models, by using this syntax exclamatory signs pip install stat models, then import stat models.spi as sm. Sm is the name of the stat models. Then we define the x variable as before, df equal to height, and here we add the constant in the model, which is x equal to sm dot add constant, and y variable as df of weight, and finally we write the model as model equal to sm dot OLS. Sm means this sm libraries, sm dot OLS y and x, and this gives me the result of the model, which is named as the which can be written as model dot fit. This is the function to get the result of the regression model, and after printing this result, we can get the result dot summary. We can get the entire results of the regression analysis, entire result of the regression analysis. Okay. In this way.
Sir, we need your PPT.
Yes, after execution, these alternative methods, first of df x equal to height, then we have add a constant, which is very user friendly. X equal to simply the name of the variable, and if you try to add the any constant, then x equal, we have add another x value, that is sm dot add underscore constant x. Then we define the y variable, and after a model with sm OLS yx and the results of model dot fit, and then finally print the result and dot summary. After execution, this is the entire result of the regression. Previously, we obtained a part of this result step by step, but these stat models library, it helps us to get the total results of the regression analysis that are mainly used in different types of machine learning model. Here you can get number of observations, R square, adjusted R square, F statistics, log likelihood ratio, archaic information. All are the coefficient of two variable. One is height, another is constant. Their level of significance, and so others. Skewness, kurtosis, which are actually we need to interpret or in a specific machine learning model. Okay. with this time, with these few tasks I called Arki, I am not able to cover other things also because of the shortage of the time. But I have tried to data analytics that can be the backbone of second step related to child independent variable. Also able to run the regression result and other things. Similarly, as in case of the height weight data, and you can test yourself whether you are able to run basic data
Thank you, sir.
for your time, Archit.
Yes. Thank you, sir. You have
Yes.
discussed everything in our statistical data, central measures, dispersion, correlations, and everything you have discussed under the platform of Python. Sir, one query from
Yes.
my one is you have handled SPSS and recently you are working under the platform Python. So
Yes.
which one friendly users?
Actually, for the beginners, it is true that SPSS is user friendly because all the options are available there. There is no need to write the syntax. Okay, but there are some limitation of the SPSS. One limitation, it is not freely available. That is another reason. And some of the specific functions we can only able to explain with the SPSS software. But Python is very broader in nature. We can able to perform any type of model execution by the help of the with the help of the Python. Okay, therefore nowadays the researcher and the mainly the corporators or industrial analysts, business analysts, they are shifting their analysis from a specific type of software like SPSS data and reviews to Python and R, specifically to the Python. But sir, your question is very important. As academician, we are mainly use SPSS data and reviews. But the corporate persons, they are interested to use the Python. Okay.
Okay, okay. Any queries from the audience, some participants?
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
They also give me the thanks. Therefore, I also give return to him.
No,
Thank
from
you
the
all.
organizers, you have a certificate. So I
Okay.
want to hand over the certificate through our virtual mode. Sir, just please
Yes.
wait.
Okay.
Please. Sir, kindly
Yes.
stop your presentation. Share. Yeah.
Yes. I am stop my
Yeah.
presentation. Good.
Then I will start it. Okay. Okay, sir, just a second. Sir.
Okay, sure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. It's fine.
There is some problem actually.
For presentation?
No, sir. Certificate is
Okay.
that screen.
We are waiting for that noise.
Is it visible, sir?
Which
স্যার
one?
এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে না, রেড দিয়ে দুবার করলে তখন দেখা যাচ্ছে।
Okay, sir. Present.
হ্যাঁ স্যার, এবার
Certificate টা তো
চলে এসেছে। আচ্ছা,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for
Okay, sir.
acknowledgement to me.
Okay, sir.
Can you get a screenshot of this?
Sir, no, sir. I will send this PDF copy to you.
Okay.
Okay.
One information for the participant. I have already shared my PPT in your WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And my expectation is you will able to explore the Python by using this basic syntax as well as further developed syntax. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank